Buonasera and welcome to Lisa's Italian Kitchen. Many of you are familiar with ricotta. Ricotta is a very classic Italian cheese. We use it in everything from savory to sweet. Today we're using it in sweet. What does ricotta mean? Cotta means cooked, means once again. So ricotta is a cheese that's cooked twice. Did you know that ricotta is one of the one of the cheeses lowest in fat? So it's really, really good for you and absolutely delicious. You're probably familiar with this in lasagna, stuffed shells, things like this. Well, today I'm making you ricotta pudding, budino alla ricotta, which is so popular all over Italy and delicious. Children love it, adults love it. We start with 2 cups of ricotta cheese. Now, you can either buy fresh ricotta. Let's say you live near a farmer's market where they make fresh ricotta cheese, or you can buy the packaged ricotta cheese in your supermarket. There are so many good brands out there of ricotta cheese. If you're really lucky, you'll find ricotta imported from Italy, and that's an extra special treat. So here we have 2 cups of our ricotta. I'm going to add 4 egg yolks to our ricotta, and we're just going to mix this in very well. To the 4 egg yolks and the ricotta, we're adding one of my favorite things in the world, candied fruit. So we're getting near the holiday season, and you know we put candied fruits in a lot of Italian desserts. For example, panettone, the Christmas bread, is sort of our version of fruitcake and absolutely delicious. To this ricotta with 4 egg yolks, we're adding a half a cup of white sugar. We'll mix this up. So what are we doing? We're making the ricotta sweet. Ricotta has a neutral taste, like many cheeses, so therefore it lends itself very well to savory dishes, such as lasagna or stuffed shells or any type of pasta dishes. It also lends itself very well to a sweet dessert like this. So we have our half a cup of sugar. Now we're adding a half a cup of golden raisins. Oh, yum. And I have here a half a cup of candied orange peel and candied lemon peel. You may like something else. You may like candied cherries, whatever you prefer. The point is just to get a cup of candied fruit into this pudding, because that's what's going to give it a yummy, yummy flavor and taste so much like fall and the holidays. So there you go. Look how pretty that looks. Now we're going to add some height and fluff to this, because after all, it's a pudding. I have here 1 3/4 cups of heavy whipping cream, which I'm going to put into this bowl, and I'm going to whip. Whipping cream is beautiful and fluffy, and what are we going to do? We're going to add this to our delicious mixture of ricotta, dried fruit, sugar, and egg yolks. And this is going to give the ricotta budino, it's going to give it a richness, a creaminess. Just a spoon is fine. You don't have to use your mixer for this. Use a spatula or a spoon. We're just going to incorporate that gorgeous whipping cream. You'll notice I didn't add any confectioner's sugar to the whipping cream. That's because I added my half a cup, of regular cane sugar to my ricotta. So we don't want to make it overly sweet. Look at that beautiful creaminess. Ricotta, heavy whipping cream, sugar, 4 egg yolks, dried fruit. Now, just for the last step to make this light and fluffy, I have here the 4 egg whites from the 4 egg yolks that I used in the ricotta. So we're just going to change our mixer here so we make sure We use the proper one for the egg whites, but also, so we don't cross-contaminate. That's important. And I'm going to just mix these 4 egg whites. So now look at that beautiful meringue from the 4 egg whites. Remember, I used the 4 egg yolks in the ricotta or budino alla ricotta pudding. I'm now going to add the 4 beaten egg whites meringue into this gorgeous, creamy, rich mixture. And the egg whites are going to make it so airy. So the cream makes it nice and rich. Just being careful not to break the egg whites. You know, when we incorporate meringue or egg whites into anything, we want to turn it very gently so you don't break down the beauty of the fluffiness of the meringue. Look at how smooth that has become with all of our ingredients. You know, if you don't like the candied fruit, you can add little chocolate bits or chocolate pieces. It'd be like a cannoli filling with the ricotta and the eggs and little chocolate pieces. Whatever you'd like. Maybe you'd like to add pistachios or small nuts. This is the traditional way with the candied fruit for fall and holidays. But you know, you can always give it your own little spin. Delicious. And now we are going to put these in beautiful wine glasses. So now my beautiful ricotta pudding is all made. Smooth, fluffy, decadently thick, delicious. We have here's a traditional, typical Italian biscotto. And what I've done is I've just ground up 1 or 2 and I'm going to sprinkle them on top of the ricotta pudding. It just looks pretty on top. So let's just spoon look at that, how pretty that is, and so smooth, fluffy, yum. You've got your candied fruit ready for the holidays, your creamy, delicious ricotta with sugar, eggs, fluffed egg whites or meringue, and whipping cream. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous dessert. We're going to sprinkle a few of the biscotti crumbs on top just for a little crunch. What a lovely dessert. If you serve this closer to the holidays, you could put a maraschino cherry, green or red, which would be lovely for Christmas. So, buon appetito a tutti. Tutti a tavola. Enjoy your delicious, simple, easy ricotta pudding. And have a wonderful dessert. Ciao, ciao.